This is the WFL on INBC Sports.
Welcome to the WFL on INBC Sports. It's me, Noah, the commentator you usually see on these games. Today we will be heading to Paris at 2 p.m. local time for a matchup against the Wallerock Craters. Paris going 1-0, Wallerock going 0-1 so far in the season. We will either see both teams go 1-1 or Paris and Wallerock each get 2 in one of the categories, 2-0, 0-2. So we will see. These are the two teams that went last year. Wallerock 5-8, 12th in the conference. Paris 3-10, last in the conference. So these are two teams that were not good last year, and by the looks of it, one of them is going to do a lot better. So with that being said, let's get into this game, shall we? There we go. All right, Danny predicts Paris underestimates Wallerock and loses a game that they should have won, 34-6. Joe says, upset time. Look for Wallerock to shock the crowd today, 24-12. Dave says, Paris is just a better team all around. They'll get the victory today, 23-16. James says, Wallerock just doesn't have the talent to match up with Paris. They will fall short, 21-16. Paris has an 82% chance of winning based on 1,000 simulations. So looks good for Paris. We could be seeing upset. We have John Hill and James Gregory, Brian Riley and Christian Trovu, and Stefan Zimmerman versus Scotty Golden. Let's get into the game. Let's head to Paris. And here we go for the kickoff. Let's see what these teams will do today. I'm hoping it's going to be a good matchup. All right, let's see if Paris has elected to take the ball. Yes, they have. They won the toss and they will take the ball. Marsh kicks it off out of the back of the end zone. Touchback. All right, it's a 1st and 10 on the 25. Let's see what these teams can do. James Gregory, starting quarterback for Paris. They're in their black alternates today. So 1st and 10 on the 25. First play of the game. Gregory steps back, throws, bomb to Edwards, who takes it for the touchdown. What opening play. Edwards, touchdown, 6 points on the board. Starting play. That's certainly a way to start the game. DuPont kicks it up, and it's good. Well, Wallerock certainly has something to follow up here. Let's see how they do against Paris. DuPont getting ready to kick. He kicks it up out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Let's take a look here at what Wallerock can do. They're now down 7 with 9 seconds off the clock of the game. They have 2 running backs in, 2 wide receivers in, 1 tight end. Let's see what they go with. Hill is under center. 1st and 10 on 25. Motions for movement. Zimmerman steps back, Hill, and he takes a sack for a loss of 6 yards. Cooper with the sack, 2nd and 16 on the 19. So not the start Wallerock wanted, and the clock ticks down. Second and 16 on the 19. Hill runs backwards, tosses it out for Romero, gets 6 yards on the play, bringing it back to 3rd and 10 on the 25. So that brings them back to 10 yards to gain. So they just regained their sack. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs in. They're in 10 and 25. They toss it back to Riley, who will take it for 8 yards. Not enough for the first down. It's going to be 4th and 2 on the 33. I don't feel like Wallerock's going to go for it here. And they're not. They're going to punt. So a punt for 2 different teams so far. Lopez punts it up. It's caught by Trovu, who runs it and shoves a man to the ground with a painful guttural sound. And it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 46 for Paris. So not the start Wallerock wanted here. 3 wide receivers in for Paris. 1st and 10 on the 46. About a minute out of the game. Motions for movement. Sends a receiver to the other side of the field. Gregory steps back, tosses it. It's caught by Edwards, who takes it for 10 yards. But that looks like a 2nd and inches. 44. 2nd inches on the 44. So that's a good start on this drive for Paris. Not as good as the last drive start, but it was a 1-play drive. So you can't really beat that. Technically 2 plays if you count the kickoff. Trovu takes it. He's going to just send a man flying, and he's going to go down for 20 yards. 1st and 10 on 24. And Paris already with a commanding lead and field position with 2 minutes out of the game. Here we go. 3 wide receivers in. Motions for movement. Slight one. Hands off to Trovu, who's going to take it for 6 yards. McGee comes in for Trovu. It's going to be 2nd and 4 in the 18. It's currently 7-0. 4 wide receivers in for this, 1 running back. McGee's the only running back. Movement. Hands it off to McGee, who takes it for the 1st down, 4-yard gain. 1st and 10 on the 14. So they still have another set of downs if they need it, if they just can't get the touchdown, which somehow I doubt. 2 running backs, 2 tight ends, only 1 receiver in this time, Golden. Gregory hands off to McGee, who's going to take it for 6 yards, making it a 2nd and 4 on the 7. Trovu comes back in. Wallerock and Paris had opposite huddles for a second. They're listening in, possibly. Worry about that. Wide receivers are 4. Running back is 1. 2nd and 4 on the 7. They're getting close. Gregory hands it off to Trovu, who just takes it in for 7 yards. Sorry, not takes it in. It's set 1st and goal, inches. They are inches away for a touchdown. Just maybe like a quarterback sneak in here. 3 wide receivers, running back, and a tight end. 1st and goal for inches. Hands it off to McGee, who takes it in for a touchdown. McGee with another touchdown. Ankle injury for Figueroa. Figueroa, linebacker number 33 for Wallerock. Write that one down, Joshua. DuPont kicks it up, and it's good for the PAT. All right, getting ready for another kickoff. 14-0, Paris takes the lead. First and 10 on 25 for this touchback. Okay. First and 10 on 25. 3 wide receivers in. Flag on the play on Bruce Johnson, wide receiver for Wallerock. Just confirming injuries real quick. 1st and 15 on the 20 for Wallerock. Not a good position to be in already. Down 14-0, and you're on 1st and 15 on the 20. Your first play. Hill launches himself back, and he's just going to go down for 9 yards. Slater with the sack. A knee injury to Preston Slater on Paris. Not expected to return. Preston Slater, note that one down. Preston Slater goes down. That's not good for Paris. 2nd and 24. Hill steps back, Throws out to Riley, who's going to get some yards. He's going to get about 12. Going to make it 3rd and 12 on the 23. Somebody put in the comments that we need to remember the 9 minute, 8 to 9 minutes. John Hill steps back, 3rd and 12 on 23, throws it up. Zimmerman gets a 21-yard gain, 1st and 10 on the 43. The first good thing for Wallerock so far. First and 10 on the 43. Let's see what they do with it. Hands it off to Riley, who's going to take a nice 5 yards from that. 2nd and 5 on the 48. Wallerock recovering from the loss of running back Jim Wood, who was a starting running back but retired before the season started. 2nd and 5 on the 48. Hill steps back, tosses it out to Riley for a 5-yard gain. That's going to be a 3rd and inches on the 47. That's going to be close. Preston Slater, big name, out already for Paris. That's not good. I already see some teams replacing players who got injured or just weren't performing well enough. Snaps it back, and it's going to be Riley for a good amount of yards on the 3rd and inches. 5 yards on the 3rd and inches. Going to make it 1st and 10 on the 42. Citron comes in for Riley on Wallerock, the running back swap. About 5.5 minutes left in this first quarter. Hands it off to Citron, who takes it for 5 yards. 2nd and 5 on the 37. Citron, Romero, Zimmerman, Johnson, and Ross are in. 2nd and 5 on the 37. Let's see what they do. It's a penalty on Levi Wilcox. Paris is going to accept 1st and 10 on the 32 for Wallerock. I messed up the meaning there. Paris had the penalty. Wallerock accepted. 1st and 10 on the 32 for Wallerock. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Wallerock is getting close to a score. Maybe they can score here. Flag. Zimmerman, false start on the offense. It's going to put them back to where they were. 1st and 15 on the 37, which is not good for Wallerock. 2 penalties in a row stopping play. Hands it off to Riley, who takes it for 2 yards. For 2nd and 13 on the 35. Wallerock not inspiring a lot of confidence here in Paris. Hopefully they can rally some success, otherwise Paris will just run away with it. And looking at how Paris is playing, that might be a contender. Riley fights for it but loses 2 yards. Maddox with a tackle for a loss. 3rd and 15 on the 37. Wallerock is back where they started. Not earlier in the drive, but just earlier in this set of downs. Hill steps back, tosses it up. It's knocked to the ground by the Paris defense. 4th and 15 on the 37. I'm looking for a field goal. Looking for a field goal here, and we're going to get it. Let's see if they do it. Marsh kicks it up. No good. The 54-yard field goal is missed by George Marsh. That is not a good sign for Wallerock, but a good sign for Paris. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. 3 wide receivers in. 1st and 10 on the 37. Hands off to Trovu, who takes it for a long gain, and that's going to be a touchdown for Paris. Paris will come 20 to nothing in the first quarter, awaiting the extra point attempts. So it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a blowout here on our hands. Good thing for Paris, bad thing for Wallerock. Looks like Wallerock will stay. PAT is good. Wallerock will stay where they are in the seedings, while Paris will boost themselves this year. And it's kickoff Still about 2 minutes left in the first quarter. DuPont launches it out of the end of the end zone. That was almost a field goal right there. All right, let's see. First and 10 on the 25s. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and a tight end. Let's see. Riley hands it off, Hill hands it off to Riley, who's going to get 2 yards. Second and 8 on the 27. A good start for Paris. Hill steps back, launches it up. It's knocked to the ground. 3rd and 8 on the 27. Not a lot of confidence inspired here by Wallerock. 2 tight ends, 2 wide, 2 running backs, 3rd and 8 on the 27. He's going to step back. He's going to throw it, and it's going to get knocked to the ground by number 41. 4th and 8 on the 27. Looks like they're going to punt. It's going to stay 21-0 unless Paris gets another big score. So far, it's a blowout. We'll see what happens, and they're going to let it go. And Wallerock is going to secure it down by the 15. 1st and 10 on the 15 for Paris. Up 21-0. The only downside for them is they've seemed to be lost Preston Slater, which is not good for them. Remember, folks, remind me, that was 8 to 10 minutes range, 2 injuries. I'm not going to remember that, so somebody remind me of that, please. 2nd and 7 on the 18th for Paris. Trovu takes it, and he's going to just go for a touchdown. Once again, Trovu, touchdown. What an incredible performance in this first quarter. McGee goes in for Trovu. Trovu's going to pray. 27-0 Paris in the first quarter. This is going to be a blowout. Kicks it up, and it is good. PAT is good. 28-0 Paris takes a commanding lead with 20 seconds left in the first quarter. DuPont kicks off. First and 10 on the 25. First and 10 on the 25. Here we go for Wallerock. They get 20 seconds in the first quarter to maybe make a play. And it's going to be knocked down once again. No, wait, that's dropped. It's going to be a drop by the receiver. 2nd and 10 on the 25. So once again, not inspiring confidence for the season. If they're going to do good, they're going to need to make some moves. Hands it back to Riley, who takes it for 2 yards. 3rd and 8 on the 27. Once again, not inspiring for this Wallerock team. Down 28-0 in just the first quarter, and it's going to end the first quarter right there. 3rd and 8 on the 27 to start the second. Wallerock is not looking good right now. Hill steps back, launches it. It's caught for Romero. 28-yard gain. That's a big reception for Romero. The first good thing I think Wallerock has had happen since that drive. 1st and 10 on the 46. Their first play beyond the 50-yard line of this quarter. And the first one since a while ago in the first. Hill steps back. Launches it up. It's caught by Zimmerman. 28 yards. Big reception for Zimmerman. 1st and 10 on the 18. Finally, some good big plays for Wallerock. Maybe they can make this close, or they'll just disappoint us once again. Riley takes it. He's going to take it for about 2 yards. 2nd and 8 on the 16. So disappointment, maybe. Joshua, who do you think is going to win? Hill steps back, throws, caught for 4 yards.
No idea.
Joshua, I think, is rooting for both teams here because he likes both.
Yeah, I like Wallerock more. So.
He likes Wallerock more, but I don't think they're going to win, unfortunately. 3rd and 5 on the 12. Hands off to Riley, who's going to take it for an impressive 2 yards right now. 4th and 3, it's on the 10. They're probably going to go for a field goal here. Citron comes in for Riley on the field goal. They're going to go for the field goal. Excuse me. Marsh kicks it up, and it's good. The first point on the board of this. Oh, defensive lineman Collier on Paris with a leg injury. Expected to return, so I'll keep an eye out for him. But if not, someone will remind me around the 20-minute mark, 21-minute mark around. Marsh kicks it up, and it flies at the back of the end zone. Almost a field goal right there. He could have gotten that one, too. 1st and 10 on the 25. 12 minutes in the second. Gregory tosses it back to Trobu, who is going to take it for another big gain, 25 yards. 1st and 10 on the 50-yard line. Paris dominating, crushing. Nothing like our earlier game with Arusha and Lyon, where Lyon only won by a fumble in the end zone by Quinton Fowler. Close game. Amazing game for Quinton Fowler, but one mistake. Trobu takes it for 9 yards. 2nd and 1 on the 41. McGee comes in for Trobu. Last time, Wallerock. Who did they play? I forgot who Wallerock played week 1, but Paris played Dublin and got the win. McGee takes it for less than a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 2 on the 42. Trobu comes back in. Terry tackle for loss. But yeah, last time on INBC News, we had Arusha and Lyon, a good game, and now a different French team is just lighting up the scoreboard. Hands it off to Trobu, who's going to get taken down for negative 2 yards. Hey, there's Collier. He's come back from injury. Don't remind me of the 21-minute mark anymore. I'm good. Morgan tackle for loss. It's going to be 4th and 4 on the 44. That's so many fours, and they're going to go for the field goal. He kicks it up. How is that good 61-yard field goal? One less than the NFL record. In Trovu goes. 31-3, Paris up. Still up 28 points despite Wallerock having points now. DuPont kicks it up out of the back of the end zone. That was almost a field goal again. These kickers should get. I think the kickers should get awarded points if they kick it that far on the kickoffs. This should be like a 2-pointer. Should be a 2-pointer or something. 1st and 10 on the 25. Hands it off to Riley, who's going to avoid a tackle and is actually going to get 7 yards on that. But there's a flag, but it's on Paris. They're going to accept it 1st and 10 from the 47. There's something good for Wallerock. Three wide receivers in. 9 minutes left in the second quarter. Riley takes it for 5 yards. Riley's starting to establish a bit of a run game here with Preston Slater out and one defensive player a little bit under the weather with his leg. The defense here might give up a few more points than before. Hill steps back, has time to throw, and does. Caught by Romero, 11-yard gain. 1st and 10 on the 38. First down for Romero. Not as energetic here, but that's because that other game was incredible. 1st and 10 on the 38. Two running backs. Riley takes it. It's going to be 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1 on the 29. Wallerock is actually marching down the field right now. 7.5 minutes to go. They're marching down the field. Hopefully a score to make it closer. Riley takes it for the first down and a bit more 5-yard gain. First and 10 on the 25. Citron comes in for Riley. Wallerock making progress in field goal range at the very least. Let's see what they do with it here. Hill steps back, and it's going to be sacked for a negative 8 yards. And there comes a big play by Cooper. Sack for Cooper. Riley comes back in. 2nd and 18 on the 33. There goes their progress. Hill sets back once again, gets rushed, tosses out to Riley, who's going to get 12 yards on the play, but there's a flag on Wallerock. Ferris is going to accept that, making it 2nd and 28 from the 43. They're going to need a big play just to get back into field goal range. Steps back, and he's going to take a sack, but there's a flag on the play. It's on Paris. That sack is going to get erased. 1st and 10. Sack for Collier taken away. Riley comes back in. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the 38. His sack gets taken, unfortunately. Sucks for Collier. He went out with a leg injury, and he's a bit down under the weather. Hands it off to Riley, who's only going to get a yard. 2nd and 9 on the 37. There we go, 2nd and 9, 37. Hill steps back, throws it out, caught by Romero, 3-yard gain. 3rd and 7 on the 34. So they're in field goal range. 4.5 minutes. Third and 7. Let's see what they do with it. Hill steps back, throws. It's caught for Riley. That's going to be a 16-yard gain. Going to put him in more field goal range, I guess. 1st and 10 on the 19. A little bit of hope for Wallerock fans, but don't get too excited just yet. Hands off to Citron, who's going to take it for a nice 7 yards on a 1st and 10, making it his 2nd and 3 on the 11. Riley comes back in for Citron. Second and 3 on the 11. Hands it off to Riley, who's going to take it for 3 yards, 1st down, 1st and goal on the 9-yard line. Citron comes back in for Riley. Riley, a good replacement for Wood. Is he Wood? No, he is not Jim Wood, but he is certainly helping out the team. Citron takes it for a yard. 2nd and goal on the 7. Riley comes back in, almost replacing the hole that Wood fills. That Wood left, sorry. 2-minute warning. Wallerock down 31-3. With 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Wow. Hill steps back with time, throws out of bounds to avoid the sack. That is going to make it a 3rd and goal on the 7. We may see a field goal here. They've got one more realistic shot at a touchdown, and that's it. Steps back, throws. Out of bounds. Dropped and out of bounds. 4th and goal on the 7. We're going to see a field goal here. Yep, here we go. Marsh kicks it up. Is good. They're going to get 6. It's going to make it 31-6. Bit of a depressing score for Wallerock, but hey, you have points at least. Not as good as their performance against Tombstone, to be honest. Tombstone, they did a little bit better. That's going to go out the end of the end zone for a touchback. Paris is going to get the ball back with a little bit of time left in the second quarter. Paris is going to maybe score here. We'll see. Gregory steps back. Oh, it's caught by Golden, who gets 30 yards on the play. 1st and 10 at the 45. 2 injuries, one for Wallerock and 1 key injury for Paris. Preston Slater, not a good injury. Already lost Sosa. Gregory steps back, throws it up. Edwards gets it for 28 yards. 1st and 10 on the 17. Paris flies down the field instead of marches. Goodness gracious. Golden in. 1st and 10 on the 17. Gregory throws it up. That's a touchdown for Scotty Golden. Paris extends their lead 37-6, awaiting the extra point. If you are a Wallerock fan, look away now. DuPont kicks it up, and it's good. 38-6. Down 32 points. Not good for Wallerock. Not good at all. They got a minute left in the 2nd quarter. DuPont kicks it up. It's going to go back at the end zone for a touchback. I doubt they score here, but maybe they prove me wrong. Here we go. Riley, Romero, Zimmerman, Snow, and Ross. 1st and 10 to 25. Here we go. Hill steps back, tosses it out, overthrown. 2nd and 10 on the 25. A minute left in the quarter. We've already hit 31 minutes live, and the game's not even hit 30 minutes yet. Hill steps back, throws. It's caught for Johnson, who gets 8 yards. Paris takes a timeout. 53 seconds left, 3rd and 2 on the 33. I don't know why Paris took a timeout there. Maybe to help one of the players. Hill steps back, launches it up. That's going to be a good catch for 20 yards. I can't say the name. Wallerock takes the timeout this time. 2nd and 46. 1st and 10 on the 47. Hill steps back, tosses it up. It's caught for Johnson. It's going to be a 20-yard gain. Wallerock takes a timeout. 1st down for Johnson. 39 seconds left. 1st and 10 on 27. 1 timeout left for Wallerock. 2 for Paris. We will see what happens. 40 seconds. 39 seconds to be exact. Zimmerman gets a nice catch for 16 yards. Going to call a timeout to make it 33 seconds. Make it 1st and 10 on the 10. Flag. Zimmerman on the offense. That's going to push him back 5 yards for a 1st and 15 on the 15. Once again, Wallerock makes another mistake, pushing them back once more. Hill steps back, and it's out of the back of the end zone. 2nd and 15 on the 15. Hill steps back, 2nd and 15 on the 15, throws it. It's knocked down by the defense. 26 seconds left, 3rd and 15 on the 15. Wallerock trying to get a touchdown. It would be their first of the game going into halftime. No timeouts. 1 down left before the field goal. It's a touchdown! Romero catches the touchdown. Wallerock finally puts a touchdown on the board, going to 12 points. If they can get this PAT, it'll be 38-13. I can't do the math. What would that be? PAT is good. 38-13. Joshua, what is 38 minus 13? It's going to be a touchback.
Who's your company?
I can't access it. First and 10, 25, 22 seconds left. Paris, 38, up 38-13. They're going to step back. Gregory throws, caught for Edwards. Going to be 26 yards. They're going to call a timeout. They're looking to score more points. It's going to be first and 10 on the 49. There are 15 seconds left on the clock. They're looking to score once again to add to some humiliation for Wallerock right now. Gregory steps back, time to throw, caught by. First down for Gregory. I can't say the receiver's name. Not because it's bad, but because I don't know how. It's going to be 8 seconds left. They're going to go for a field goal. First and 10 on the 25. Kid DuPont is up. It's good. Sailing into the bleachers. First and 10 on the 35. Kickoff. 5 seconds left. Maybe time for a quick touchback and a Hail Mary. Going to be a touchback at least. Maybe a quick Hail Mary, and then we'll go to halftime. Here we go. Hill steps back, throws, caught for Zimmerman. 25-yard gain, but it doesn't matter. The quarter is over. Wallerock will receive the ball going into the next quarter. The first half is over. Paris leads 41-13. A blowout so far. All 13 points of Wallerock's came in the second quarter, not a point in the first. Wallerock and Paris a little more neck and neck in the second quarter. In the first quarter, it was a blowout. DuPont kicks it up out of the back of the end zone. Touchback. Wallerock's going to get it on the 25. Hill steps back. And it's going to be a sack, -7 yards. Maddox with the sack, second and 17 on the 18. Not looking good for Wallerock again. How many times am I going to say that? Hill steps back, throws, caught for Riley. 8 yards. Joshua says everyone sub the Future Web Direction and Game Show Gaming. 3rd and 9 on the 26. If Game Show Gaming gets to 50 subscribers, we will do a LC cast of a football game. Riley has handed the ball, 4-yard gain. 4th and 6 on the 29. So if we get Game Show Gaming to 50 subscribers, we'll have an LC cast of a WFL game. Lopez, Trovu takes it, and he's taken down at around the 32. First and 10 on the 32. It's late. Gregory steps back, throws, caught. Toomer, 13-yard gain. Gregory, first down. First and 10 on the 45. First and 10 on the 45. Here we go. Gregory hands it off to Trovu, who's going to take it for a first down and 21 yards. Trovu, first and 10 on the 34. Paris just dominating today. And Paris scores once more. Trovu, -5 yards. Terry with a tackle for loss. How about if Paris scores once more, I'll let Joshua finish off the game. Since it's going to be pointless at 10 points, so you can get some practice on it.
Yeah.
Okay. McGee, -yard. Tackle for loss for Terry. Now that I said that, they're not going to score. Here, if Wallerock has not made the game close by halfway through the third quarter, Joshua's going to take over. Here we go, 3rd and 17 on the 41. Harris actually forced into a bad position, but it doesn't matter. Edwards, 27 yards. So either if they don't make it close by in like 3 minutes, Joshua's going to take over, essentially. Once Paris scores again, Joshua takes over. Gregory hands it off to Trovu, who is going to take it for 6 yards. 2nd and 4 on the 8. Oh. All right, let's see. Will they score here? Throws it up. It's dropped. Maybe not. How about at the end of this drive, Joshua takes over? Even if they score or not. I don't. Joshua, you can take over. Essentially, all you got to do is just read this and then this, and then comment on what's going on. And there's a score. Touchdown, Paris. McGee with the touchdown. 47-13. So essentially just read this and this, then like kind of say what's happening, and then read the score of some of the scores. Okay? DuPont kicks it up. It's good. It's going to make it 48-13. All right. You ready to take over?
Yes.
All right, Joshua's going to take over for the rest of this broadcast. Welcome, Joshua.
Hi, hello everybody. Remember, trying to get to 50 subs.
Just read this and then that. Got it?
1st and 10 on the 25.
Speak a little bit louder.
Okay, I'm just gonna do what I normally do. They get ready and
Read that. Tackle for loss for Maddox.
hearing you read over 12 hours.
Here, just practice. Riley takes the ball for 6 yards. So like kind of it'll show you whoever has the ball right here. See right here, whoever has the ball, it's going to show you right here how much they gain or lose. Okay.
Okay.
So right here.
Also, can everybody please sub to Game Show Gaming to get us to the score that Paris pretty much is right now, please? Massive.
Wallerock punts to Trovu. He's going to take it. Look at him go. Will he get stopped? Nope.
And can everybody please get Game Show Gaming to that amount of subs?
Trovu with the touchdown. Okay, I'll help Joshua out a bit since he's still new at this live reading. DuPont picks it up. PAT is good. Harris goes up 55-13. Do you think there's any way they can come back now, Joshua? Do you think there's any chance for Wallerock here, or is it just done?
We all know it's just done.
I might just turn on the commentators and let it go. But no, we'll get some practice in here for commentating.
At these points, the game is just pointless.
So, don't tune off, though, because...
Everybody said the future without direction and Game Show Gaming.
Yeah.
You want to see...
Hill,
Hey, I'll see
Rose,
stream live
Riley.
of the WFL. We can do that. Just get me to 50 subs.
That's right. If you can get Game Show Gaming to just 50 subscribers, we're going to have an LC cast where Joshua and his characters are going to commentate over the game. Hands it off. Riley takes it for 7 yards. Me and Presley might be there too, but it'll be an LC cast. So Spike Hard, me, and Presley.
We are only at 32 subs right now. We're just needing a few more.
How many more?
Flag on the play! Flag on the play!
Face mask on Jet Son.
I have no idea how many more that is, so I can't count right now.
Cooper
I can't count right now.
had a big play, but it's erased by Jet Son. 1st and 10 on the 45 for Wallerock. Riley takes it for 5 yards.
By the way, the Game Show Gaming show is still being animated right now, so we haven't even got a first episode ready.
So go check him out. All right. 2nd and 5 on the 40.
Minecraft content.
Hill says back out.
Being posted.
Touchdown! Wallerock Romero! Some points up on the board once again. Continue.
They get ready.
And it's good. 55-20.
First and 10 on the 35.
Go check out our Cork versus Arisdale stream later today.
Later today.
Let's see. Around 46. So it's around 2:46 here in Paris, France. 2:46 p.m. here in Paris, France. I forgot what numbering system we use. I don't think it's p.m. But either way, it's around that time here in Paris, France. So about...
Thank you to Access Football and StreamYard for allowing us to make these streams.
Yes, thank you to those for helping us create these streams. We do pay for both. But shout outs to both. You can find a StreamYard affiliate link in the bottom of the description if you want to start streaming with StreamYard yourself with $10 off.
Yes.
Negative 5 yards on that play, 2nd and 15. 3rd on the 36, Bass with a tackle for loss. And don't forget to check out Monday football. Tomorrow, it's going to be New Jerusalem and Lisbon facing off in an Earth Bowl rematch. That should be a really good game.
And our first episode for Game Show Gaming that we will animate will be the running monster. Where if you run away from it, it gets faster. But if you fight it, it gets slower until it freezes.
And that's a touchdown for Paris.
And then you can use that as a weapon.
That's enough. Edwards, touchdown.
We'll start the show with that.
Okay, if you want to go check out Game Show Gaming, go sub to him. Kick is up and it's good. 62-20. Just domination right now.
We are only 18 subs away from 50. Only 18.
And what the heck is going on?
Sub to Game Show Gaming.
Turnover for Maddox. It's a fumble. Harris gets the ball back. 1st and 10 on the 14. A disastrous mistake for Wallerock. Oh no! More humiliation. Our Earth Bowl champions getting taken out in disgusting fashion. 2nd and inches on the 4. I can't bear to watch anymore. Touchdown, Paris. Scotty Golden, 68-20, looking to make it 69-20.
And he seems to be float dancing.
Float dancing on the field by Scotty Golden. Kick is up and it's good, 69-20.
Just hovering through the air.
Two minutes left in the third. But it feels like a lot more for Wallerock.
And also sub to Game Show Games for episode 2 animated. Lavor attack.
Gets back. Throws caught by Riley.
Thanks.
Well, let's see. Oh, there's a flag on the play. It's on Maddox. So Paris is dominating, but one bad thing is a Preston Slater injury early in the game, around the 9-minute mark. Don't forget that, future me.
I don't think future me is going to go for that.
It's not. He's not. He's going to forget. Hopefully, or at least remember he was injured, and then that'll be a big name. Throws it out. Riley, doesn't even matter. 13-yard gain. First and 10 on 45. Dang. Riley gets a yard. Thank you for helping me commentate, Joshua.
Okay, I just need to stand up.
And that's the end of the third quarter.
Yep.
And since this game is going nowhere, I'm going to turn on the in-game commentators and let them finish out. I think it's Mike and Dave. So
yeah, we're just bringing them back real quick.
they'll commentate the rest of this game for you. See you at the end of the game. See you at the end of the game.
Drops back into the pocket. Romeo pulls. He scored.
Unbelievable. That's the kind of play I'd expect to see only in a video game.
Marsh kicks it up. It's good. The away team recovered some ground with that score, 69-27.
Their faces aren't as long with that score, Dave, but it's still not been the way they drew this up.
Marsh boots this one into the end zone.
The defense has their backs to the wall here. Look for some aggressive blitz packages and tight coverage.
Gregory hands it off. Finally brought down by Becker. First down. First down. Gregory makes the handoff. Touchdown!
What a great run. Once he hit the secondary, he turned on the Jets and sailed in for the score.
Lining up for the extra point. Number 6 on the kick. It's good. The home team widens the gap a bit with that score, 76-27.
We've talked about it a few times, Dave. They're really playing a complete game this go-round.
The kick sails deep.
The away team needs to execute on this drive if they want to start eating away at that lead they've let the other team build up on them.
Tosses the ball across the first down line. That'll be enough for the first down. Pitches it out to number 28. Tosses one to the back. Good enough for a first down.
After a run like that, it's so tempting to just keep feeding him the ball until the defense finds a way to stop it.
Hill back to pass. He makes the throw past the first down. The runner steps out of bounds up near the 37. That will bring up first down.
Obvious miscommunication on that last play by the defense to let the receiver get so wide open.
Hill drops back. He makes the throw, and he misses his mark. Tight end on the right side. Dropping back. Another sack for the defense. This one will push the offense back to the 46-yard line. That brings up third down. The home team comes out with 5 DBs. Finds a target to the middle of the field. That'll be enough for the first down. First down. Dropping back. And he goes down. Sacked down at the 32-yard line. Second and long. Hill back to pass. Fakes the handoff. It's caught for the score.
Unbelievable. That's the kind of play I'd expect to see only in a video game.
Marsh kicks it up, and it's good. The away team bridges the gap a bit, 76-34.
You look at the lead, and it seems insurmountable, but they're starting to close the gap a bit.
The kick sails deep.
The away team needs to get their act together on defense. They'll need a big turnover or a quick stop to try and shift the momentum back in their favor.
Dropping back. Throws along the sideline. Gregory with the handoff. Second down. Third play of the drive for the home team. Pitches the ball out to the runner. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what the call on the field is. The away team will accept the penalty.
Some would argue that taking a holding penalty is better than a sack.
Gregory gives it away, dodging the defender. Finally taken down. Fifth play of the drive for the home team. Go. The ball is loose. Touchdown!
When the ball's on the ground squirting around, it's incredibly difficult to pick it up on the run like that. Nice job staying focused and grabbing it for the score. Hike.
March kicks it up. It's good. The away team reclaims some lost ground. 76-41.
What they need now is a big stop on defense to keep the momentum shifting.
March boots this one into the end zone.
The away team could really use a big play here on defense, something to spark a comeback.
They'll start things off from the 25-yard line.
Hike.
Play action. He flings a pass way down the left side. Incomplete. The offense with the play action. It's caught by number 19. That gets us to third down. Number 25 takes the carry. That brings up fourth down.
Sometimes it's a good strategy to play the field position game. Get yards when you can and hope for a good stop on defense so you can give it another go closer to the end zone.
Go! He punts it away. Romeo takes the kick, makes the return up to the 25-yard line.
The away team needs to get something going on this drive.
Hill steps back into the pocket, fumble on the field. He's sacked again. This one will be for a loss of 10. That brings up second down. Second and long. The handoff is taken by number 28. That will bring up third down. A crucial third down for the offense. Penalty marker on the field. The home team will accept the penalty.
Sometimes the offense gets a little wrapped up with the man in front of them and they lose focus.
From under center. Quarterback to pass. Tosses a pass deep downfield. Good enough for a first down. Let's see what they do on first down. Drops back into the pocket. He's brought down up at the 31-yard line. That will bring up first down. He drops back to pass. Brought down up near the 21-yard line. That'll be enough for the first down.
As good as advertised, Dave. We expected to see some great offense today, and it's coming around.
He drops back. Incomplete pass. Well, it looks like we've got an injured player on the field. Throws one. Pulled in by number 87. That'll give them a fresh set of downs. He steps back to pass. He snags it out of the air for the touchdown.
That was a well-designed play to get him open on that short pass into the end zone.
They're getting set for the point after. There's the kick. It's good. The away team reclaims some lost ground. 76-48.
What they need now is a big stop on defense to keep the momentum shifting.
Marsh sends this one deep.
The away team could really use a big play here on defense, something to spark a comeback.
He hands it to the runner. Number 25 takes the ball. First down.
He continues to move the chains and keep this drive alive.
Makes the handoff to number 45. The away team will use their first time out here.
That's the kind of talent this team has, Dave. Moving the ball at will against a defense that isn't full of slouches.
Handing it off to number 25. The away team will call their second time out here. That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
A good first down for the defense is an incomplete pass or a short run, not another first down. I guess they didn't get the memo.
He breaks free. The away team uses their last time out. First down.
Huge play here, Dave. Nearly broke it wide open. They've got the makings of a fantastic drive here.
That will bring up second down. Lining up on second down. That brings up third down. Fourth down. That brings an end to the game, and time for us to take a look at the Mike Steele stud of the game. Mike, who are you thinking had the most impact today?
This is a clear choice for me today. I'm selecting number 25 for the home team. An MVP performance today.
Well, it seems the game has ended. Paris just destroyed Wallerock 76-48. A good last showing. 28 points in the fourth quarter for Wallerock.
And if you want to see more WFL games, sub to FWD, Fusion Direction.
And if you want to see the LC cast later this season, sub to
Game Show Gaming until we hit 50 subs.
Let's look at some stats. Game stats. Offensive best player on Wallerock was John Hill. Barton on the defense for Wallerock. Trovu on the offense. Defense was Cooper for Paris. You could hear Mike Steele. Stud of the game was Trovu. Yeah, pretty obvious who won this game. Paris didn't miss scoring in any quarter. The fourth was their worst. The team leaders, Gregory and Hill, Trovu, McGee, Riley and Citron. Receiving, Edwards, Golden and Toomer, Romero, Zimmerman, and Riley. Defense, Cooper, Maddox, Sun, Fisher, Silva, Britt, Barton, Guzman, Terry, and Lewis. And then team stats, 90 total plays for Wallerock, 53 total plays for Paris, 36 rush plays for Paris, 33 for Wallerock. Pass plays was 57 for Wallerock, 17 for Paris. Total yards, 746 for Paris, 587 for Wallerock. 901 rush yards for Wallerock, 411 rush yards for Paris, 335 pass yards for Paris, 478 pass yards for Wallerock, 8 sacks for Paris, 1 sack for Wallerock, and 1 turnover each. 1 fumble each. A blowout victory for Paris. They've got to feel good about that one.
Check out my subs.
Well, here we are at the end of the game. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Tune in later to see Cork versus Arisdale, and maybe a few games earlier today, maybe a few games later. Still haven't put all the stuff together. I can't say all the games yet, but at the very least, we have Cork and Arisdale today. So go watch those games. That's gonna be a good game. Anyway, thank you for watching the WFL on INBC Sports. I have been Noah. You have saw Mike Steele and Dave. I forgot his last name, and Joshua. So Mike, Joshua, Noah, and
Sub
Dave.
Visual After Action and Game Show Gaming.
Yes, sub to Future After Action Game Show Gaming. This has been the WFL on INBC Sports. Thank you for watching.
This has been the WFL on INBC Sports.